Hey everyone, ready to dive into the world of AI.
Always exciting to unpack this topic.
And it's a topic our own senior technical writer, Curt Robbins, reached out wanting to understand more, especially how AI is going to shake things up for technical documentation.
Definitely a hot topic right now.
So Curt, this one's for you, and really for anyone who wants to, you know, demystify AI. We're going to be looking at this presentation,
Okay.
Understanding AI and Helping It Understand You,
Hmm.
by Sarah Maddox from the Write the Docs Os YouTube channel.
Great choice. She points out how AI definitions can be like all over the place, right? You've got your super specific expert systems on one end and then the, robots taking over the world scenarios on the other.
Yeah. It's almost like what we think AI is says more about us than the tech itself.
Right. It reflects our hopes, our anxieties, all that jazz.
And she uses this term artificial jumping to talk about how AI's thought process can seem like, well, hidden, even to the people who build it.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's like AI having these aha moments, but we're not quite sure how it got there. Makes you wonder, is that intuition or are we just missing some steps in the process?
Okay, so to get to that jumping stage, Maddox really zeroes in on machine learning, or ML. Is that essentially like the recipe for AI?
You could say that ML is the whole process, right? Like taking your algorithms, that's your recipe, and then you bake your AI. Your data is the ingredients, obviously. Computing power, that's your oven. And then the expertise to bring it all together.
So it's not just code, it's a whole system.
Exactly. And when you think about how that system actually spits out, intelligent results,
Right.
we need to look at those building blocks. You've got your mathematical formulas, weights, and layers that actually kind of mimic how neurons work in our brains.
Wow, that's trippy. So the AI isn't thinking like we do, but it's getting really good at spotting patterns.
Bingo. And speaking of patterns, let's talk about large language models, or LLMs for short. These are the guys behind ChatGPT, Google Bard, and they're really changing the game for us in tech documentation.
Okay,
The big thing with LLMs is their focus on language, right? Understanding the structure, the nuances, and the meaning. But even though they feel super complex, the basic principles, they're actually similar to those models trained on numbers.
Yeah.
The big difference is scale.
we're talking those models with billions of parameters trained on massive data sets.
You got it. Imagine taking all the technical documentation your company has, training an LLM on it. Suddenly, you have this AI that can answer questions about your products in a way that's almost, well, human.
Whoa, that's kind of scary. Cool.
Yeah.
But how do we make sure these LLMs actually get what we're asking?
That's where embeddings and prompt engineering come in. These are like the fine-tuning tools we apply after the training's done. They bridge the gap between our human language and what the AI can understand.
So we're teaching the AI our lingo.
Exactly. Embeddings are kind of like translating our words, our concepts into a numerical format that AI can digest easily. It's like finding a shared language you both speak fluently.
And prompt engineering, is that like giving it super clear instructions?
Exactly. Crafting the right questions, the right prompts to steer those AI responses, make sure it stays on track. It's like a focused conversation with the AI where you're leading it to give the most useful and accurate information.
I'm starting to see how this could be a game changer for technical writers. Imagine you've got an AI assistant that can instantly sift through tons of documentation and give you the exact answer you need. Maddox actually uses a flowchart example to show how this could work in practice.
Right. Like imagine a user interacting with an AI for product documentation, right? They ask a question. The AI uses embeddings to scan and find the relevant parts of the documentation. Then, using that well-crafted prompt, it pulls out and presents the most helpful information to the user in a way they can understand.
All in like a split second. And the really cool part is companies like Superbase and LangChain, they're already doing this. They're using these techniques to make their documentation search way better, more user-friendly.
Yeah, and they've actually shared examples of how they're doing it, which I think you'll find really interesting.
And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even try out tools like Google's Doc Agent and LangChain's open source code to build your own AI-powered documentation system.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how accessible this stuff is becoming.
Wait, we can actually build our own AI systems now. This is getting really interesting.
It just shows how fast this field is moving and how it's becoming more and more within reach for anyone who wants to dive in. But before we, all run off and become AI engineers,
Right.
let's take a step back and think about the big picture. Why should we even care about AI? Why is this relevant to technical writers, documentation experts, IT professionals, the whole gang?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question. Is this just about making our jobs a little easier, or is there something deeper going on here?
I think it goes beyond just, making things more efficient. AI has this potential to fundamentally change how we create, share, and access knowledge. Imagine a world where AI can synthesize information from tons of different sources and answer user questions instantly.
Hmm.
What does that mean for the role of a technical writer?
It'd be like having a personal expert available 24/7.
Right. So, does the role of a technical writer change? Do they become more of a knowledge curator, someone who makes sure the AI is being used ethically, that the information's accurate,
Right.
or does it evolve into something totally new?
Yeah, these are some big questions to ponder.
Definitely. These are the conversations we need to be having as we enter this new era of AI powered knowledge sharing.
Okay, this is definitely getting my gears turning. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's backtrack to something Maddox mentioned that I found both funny and insightful. AI jokes.
Oh, yeah, those were good.
Did you have a favorite?
I think I like the one about the AI and the technical writer breaking up because the AI kept finding loopholes in the writer's arguments.
Ah,
It's funny, but it also highlights a real concern, right? That AI systems can sometimes generate information that's not quite accurate or even makes no sense. It's what's often called hallucination.
hallucination.
Yeah.
That's kind of unnerving. It's like the AI wants to be helpful so badly that it just makes stuff up.
Exactly. And it underscores the importance of responsible AI development, right? Making sure these systems are grounded in facts, that their outputs are reliable. And that, by the way, brings us right back to embeddings and prompt engineering. They're not just about making AI smarter, they're also about making it more reliable, more aligned with our intentions.
So we're not just teaching the AI to talk, we're teaching it to talk truthfully.
Exactly. Think of them like safeguards, like bumpers on a bowling lane to prevent those AI hallucinations and keep the information flowing accurately. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. We're using human intelligence to shape artificial intelligence so that it can enhance human understanding.
Maddox actually provides some great resources in her presentation tools like Google's Doc Agent and LangChain that allow anyone to get hands-on with AI. We've covered a lot of ground today, from defining AI and understanding machine learning to exploring the power of large language models and those crucial techniques, embeddings and prompt engineering.
And we even allowed ourselves to imagine what the future of technical writing might look like in an AI-powered world.
We still need skilled technical writers to create clear, concise, engaging content. But AI can help us do that more efficiently, reach wider audiences, and even personalize how we deliver information in ways we haven't even thought of yet.
And that's what makes this moment so exciting. We're at the beginning of a new era in knowledge sharing.
So, what skills do you think are going to be most important for technical writers as we move into this AI-powered future?
Well, being able to adapt, to learn new technologies, that's going to be essential. As AI keeps changing, technical writers need to keep up, learn how to use those new tools effectively.
So it's not just about mastering the tools, it's about understanding the big picture, the concepts behind AI, and being flexible with those changes.
Absolutely. Technical writers are going to need to be comfortable experimenting with different platforms, working alongside AI systems, and changing the way they create content. It's a shift from just writing documentation to like managing this whole AI powered knowledge ecosystem. And it's not just about creating content anymore. It's about really understanding what users need, what questions they might have, and giving them the right information at the right time, maybe even in real time. It's about empowering them with knowledge. And remember, you don't have to become an AI whiz overnight. Start small, play around with different tools, and see what clicks for you.
This isn't just about AI, it's about the future of how we share knowledge and what role we all play in making that happen. So until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep into those fascinating topics.
See you then.